Hey, so I'm here with two of my favorite guys. I have a knack for picking out very good-looking men, but they're talented, they're professional, they're smart, and we're going to talk about SpinGym today. So I'm here with model, massage therapist, actor, TV host, and all-around great guy, Justin Mena. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And Dr. Brad Poppy, who's flown all the way in from Colorado to be here, who is a doctor, specialist in physical therapy, a businessman, and just really also knowledgeable, fun. It's been great getting to know you. And you know, I'm not a doctor. I am a massage therapist, though. But to truly understand, someone said to me a long time ago, looked at SpinGym and said, you don't know what you have here. And the truth is, I do know, but it's nice to hear professionals. You're very well versed in what you do. You're very well versed in what you do. And the truth is, we're all loving SpinGym. Why? Because it's versatile. You get movement. You can heal joints. There's so many things you can do with it. So let's share some of that today. So Justin, as a massage therapist, how important is it to get this kind of a movement into your body?
It's very important because I believe in movement. If you don't use it, you lose it. So SpinGym, you've got the compliance. You're going to want to use it because it's not only fun, but it's effective.
And you're also a fitness model. You spend a lot of time in the gym. I've been on television with this man, and how long does it take you to burn out using that?
I'm on air with Forbes sometimes for a 1-2 minute segment, and I'm like crying. But it's proven to me that you can be a lot more effective than I would have ever thought with equipment like something like this.
So as a doctor who really understands anatomy, how is it that he can spend 2 hours in the gym, but a couple of minutes here he burns out with SpinGym?
Because it's a whole body approach. You're working tissues and muscles that you're not typically working with a standard dumbbell or a TheraBand or whatever you're using.
Now, you know anatomy.
Yes.
I tell people all the time, you're never going to get a body like his doing this, but what is the value of doing SpinGym?
Basically, there are different populations you can use it with. In my realm, it's about rehabbing patients, getting them back to their maximum rehab potential. For an exercise program for a general population, it's about increasing strength, range of motion, etc. Endurance, things like that.
Now, can I use you for a minute? This is one of the things I get to do on television.
Is this something very spontaneous?
It's very spontaneous.
Okay.
He is incredibly fit, and I'm very enamored with your body.
I think I know where this is going.
Okay,
so,
go ahead.
Hold this.
And if you're a woman of a certain age, when a beautiful man will take off his shirt, I'm glad I invented this product. All right, so come here. I'm going to put you in the middle of us. Well, because you have one of these bodies that I very rarely see up close. I get to touch once in a while. But because you're so lean, what's your body fat percentage?
I would guess about anywhere between 7 and 8%.
Okay, that's hard to maintain. A lot of that is diet. But what I'm going to specifically use you for, since I have Dr. Brad here, is to kind of look at different muscle groups that you don't normally see. The truth is, all of us are built the same. Underneath whatever skin or fat we have, we all look, well, some of us look like, no, but we have the same, whether it's your pecs, whether it's your abs, your arms, your shoulders. We have the same exact muscles. What I love about you is we see them on you.
I tell you what, may I say something?
Sure.
My diet isn't the best, but I would say that my biggest secret is working out harder than my competition, and one of the biggest secrets with that is incorporating full body workouts. That's one of my biggest secrets, because I'm working out more muscle in a shorter amount of time, and that exhausts you. This just kind of takes it to another level where I'm able to do an exercise for maybe a minute and then I get burned out. So I can very easily see myself working out with this in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, take little breaks, and then I've got a complete workout.
All right, so we're talking about his specialty is car accidents. And I was in a couple recently where I wasn't driving, but it hurts your neck, your back, your spine, all these things happen. So will you SpinGym for us? And I would love to use the beautiful Justin as a little bit of an anatomy model. Can you explain to somebody watching, maybe we kind of look at this camera over here, would that really help us? Let's really kind of just look at what is firing and explain to me what we're looking at.
Absolutely. So, very apparent, obviously, his pecs, okay? They're going crazy. Obviously, you can see him jumping. Look at his shoulders. This is the anterior deltoid right here. And he's got very well defined. But look at it. I mean, it's going crazy, okay? Look at his middle and posterior deltoids, okay? They're definitely contracting. Look at his tricep.
Look at his face.
Okay, and you're gonna get what I'm seeing here in a second. Let's keep turning a little bit. Look at his back, okay? He's got his rhomboids, his lats, his upper traps, middle traps. Is what you're appreciating. This is a full body exercise. He's not doing much. He's not taking his arms through a large range of motion, right? But look at what his back is doing. Look down here. This is his rector spinae down here. Look, it's going crazy. This is an upper body per se exercise, yes? Look what he's doing here, but look what's happening down here.
And this is a product, by the way, that weighs less than a pound, fits in your pocket, and I am literally just, I wish you could see your own back, but everything, you know, this is a big lat machine, but even that machine, how do you get the little guys here firing? You don't.
Right.
That's what SpinGym does.
Right.
Now,
and he's actually starting to cry, so
I just went through a workout right now.
Right.
Okay, you just broke out in a sweat.
I did.
How long when you're in the gym does it take you to break out in a sweat?
It takes several minutes. I don't know. I mean, I work out pretty hard, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
That was about 1 minute?
Yeah, and I'm definitely sweating.
Where did you physically feel that?
I felt that different areas depending on the motion. I felt that first in my shoulders and my rear posterior delt. I felt that in my chest in the beginning, but also the core was engaged the entire time. And especially toward the end, I felt that in my lower back and maybe even a little bit in the glute area, just because I'm having to stabilize. I'm using stabilizer muscles while performing that movement.
You know, it's funny. I had a patient a while back, and he's Mr. Colorado, actually. The guy's massive. And he was in a car accident, and he said, what are you going to do in therapy? I'm like, well, sit down, let's chat for a little bit. And I handed him one of these, and he's like, what is this thing, you know? He's like, I can bench press a Buick. I'm like, I'm sure you can. But I said, give me 20 minutes of your time. And we started to talk about this and its importance, and I started to show him some of the exercises that we can do, and he couldn't even do them. He could do maybe 2 or 3 because he's like, again, we're kicking in muscles in a different way, and or muscles that we don't typically fire. Okay, he's used to your big, your bench press, your lat pull downs, a lot of the big growth muscles. But as you guys can clearly see, he's working his chest, shoulders, upper, middle, lower back just with that one motion.
Now, I do want to say, though, that you don't need to be Justin or Mr. Colorado. Yes? Alan?
Just letting you know this is the focal point.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying you don't need to be a Mr. Colorado or Justin or being that fit. I have 90-year-old women who can SpinGym. You use it very intensely. On the other side of the coin, have you used people who've been acutely injured, they're in pain, and they SpinGym? What's the value to them?
Because it's a safe way. In the rehab world, it's all about safety, okay? You don't want to hurt them any more than they've already been hurt.
Right.
So when we can do a SpinGym, even if it's just not even a true SpinGym, maybe we're just stretching. It doesn't